If consumer brands can continuously rebrand, if the bottling companies in Nigeria can continually rebrand their malt and soft drinks, so also perhaps those of us in music have to take a leap from that. And yes, you can call it Ayetoro rebranding. It's a deeply held ambition that the band must survive those of us who are playing now. And the only way that can happen is if it spans different generations. So right now in the band, we've got an MC who's maybe in his early 20s, you know. We've got some of us who are like late 30s, early 40s. So, you know, everything, you rebrand because you want to stay alive. More importantly, because you want to be alive. I wish to die when I'm still alive. You know, which means I'm experiencing and enjoying the Nigerian experience in total. I'm enjoying all of Nigerian music, I'm enjoying all of Nigerian food, all of the women, everything I like, I do, while I'm still on my 2 feet. So if Ayetoro is going to be relevant in this country, it's got to play music for today. It cannot play music that is going to be captured and preserved in a museum for tourists or people who want to see Nigeria circa 70s, 80s. You know? I actually want to play for the Nigeria of 2011.
So sit back and enjoy the music of Ayetoro, read by Funshok Ogudipe, big band arranger pianist. Okay? See you on the other side of midnight.
What it means, there is a confusion even in my mind. Literally, some people say world of peace, but I find peace to be tenuous because I prefer order, you know. So that's what it literally means. But my conception was to have a band, or probably the finest interpreters of material we can find, you know, on this continent or in diaspora. I right now straddle like 2 or 3 continents. I live simultaneously. I've got homes in the UK, Nigeria and Ghana, which means I've got versions of this band operating in those countries. Within a few years, the requirements for playing in this band change, so the band has got to be in flux. Out of constant flux comes creativity and a lot of innovation. If we were to keep the same lineup, then it will atrophy, it will sound dated. I've always wanted to work with the best people in the industry, which means that without being immodest, you know, the best bass players in Nigeria would have played with Ayetoro. Asha's first gig at French Cultural Center on that stage was with Ayetoro as a guest. Kunle Ayo has played Ayetoro before. Most of the people before I left Nigeria, you know what I mean, had shared the stage. So I find that interesting because it means that I'm always on my toes. As long as they are the best, we'll go get them. So what it means is that they are always putting pressure on the guys currently playing. One of the most interesting things was going to play the Pan-African Space Station in Cape Town, 2008 October, with a band, with Ayetoro, the international band, which was made up of members from London, from Ghana and Nigeria. So how about that for, you know, an international gig? It's so important. It's the one thing that's going to allow you to have excitement with your clothes on at a concert. Live music can actually stand alone. That is, a person can play, you can have a group of musicians that play music live with all the instruments present on stage. And you can also have a mix, whereas it's increasingly common now, you've got a DJ on the decks and you've got maybe a percussion player or a keyboard player along with the MC. So what it means is that gives you enough room for improvisation, because improvisation is basically very important anyway. It gives us excitement, gives us highs and lows. So say you've got an MC who spits like about 16 bars, first 16 bars in rap, the next 16 bars, you might give the percussion players maybe an 8-bar break. They do something. The crowd is excited. You give maybe a keyboard player who's present with them on stage, maybe like 16 bars to take a solo, and then the rappers, the MCs go back to their hip-hop thing, and they're spitting their verse. So you can mix genres, you can mix instrumentation. Call it whatever you may, but we are playing tomorrow's music today.
Kwesi Frimpo nie Edwena ba Osukuma pima Ukuma pima pimbepa